we're just gonna get right into it. Right into the mystery solving and the investigating. Yes. Load. So we get so Jack Del Nero. Good. Good. Sound is going. We are going. Excellent. And we are just now investigating. Whose office was this? Dr. Zindler? I want to say Zindler. Anyway, he's related to a bombing. Or not related to a bombing. And we're trying to figure out, hey, what's going on in here? Hopefully the evidence hasn't already been, removed by some other ne'er-do-wells. So let us get started. What do we got here? Okay. Boxes. Always good start.
Great. Probably waiting to be transferred to another room. A long wait considering they've been here for years.
They should hold an auction. There you go. Any more? I imagine these are also crates.
Crates?
Yep, okay. What is this big thing in the middle of the room?
This museum's architect must have gone wild when he designed this room. It's the first time I've seen a water tank in a museum.
Huh. I mean, aquariums? That's not that big of a deal. What do we got over here? Is this one open?
This crate is open. There's nothing inside.
Drat. Let's remember that, just in case we need to hide.
Nice chandelier. It'd look great in my office.
Dude, that chandelier is your office.
Representations of cuneiform writing on Sumerian tablets. That's what the label says.
Very interesting. Oh, we got another direction to go here.
Even the display cases in this room were emptied. There's just some dust in them.
Maybe it's culturally significant dust.
Graphic reproduction of a ziggurat, a Templar construction from Mesopotamia. At least that's what the label says.
I think you can assume, Del Nero, that the people who wrote the labels knew what they were talking about.
Professor Zindler's office.
Alright, here's the office.
Lots of books, old photographs, and some museum pieces. The professor's office seems pretty normal. Normal if it weren't for a dead body in the middle of the room.
You don't say.
There is no doubt that this is Professor Zindler. It's the same face I saw in the newspaper. His body is cold, but not too much. He can't have been dead more than 7 hours.
Oh, that's unusual.
And that
what was he doing here?
His forehead makes me think that he didn't die of natural causes.
Maybe it was a naturally occurring bullet wound. Let us investigate the body.
There is no doubt that this is Professor Zindler. It's the same face I saw in the newspaper. The newspaper said that he had died during the bombing of Ricky's Cafe, so either the professor is back from the dead, or the bombing was just a setup. I think I believe in the second option, even though the first one is definitely very fascinating. Better not touch it. I'm already being investigated for Sean's death. Leaving my fingerprints on a second dead body wouldn't be a great idea.
Alright. Well, we'll just rummage through all of his things and leave fingerprints on other parts of the crime scene, and nobody will notice.
These are photographs of archaeological digs. The professor is in both, next to some fat guy with a jovial face. One's dated August 3rd, 1925. The other, November 8th, 1928.
That sounds like a puzzle clue. Let's see, that's the way out. What else we got here? We got some books. Got some books here.
There are all kinds of books. Most are about ancient Persia and Middle Eastern civilizations. I don't have time to start leafing through books now.
Oh well. When you next visit the museum, read all of the
theology
books.
Textbooks, given the number of times that the words God and divine recur in them. There's at least a dozen different versions of the Old Testament. Some seem pretty old.
The Old Testament, as it were.
Some books are missing from this shelf, and it looks like they were taken in a hurry. The only books left are those on esotericism.
Is that really?
Whatever could have been useful in here. books on history and archaeology. Some of these are written in German. It looks like someone slept on this sofa. The professor is at least 5'7", so he is definitely too tall for this sofa. It means it couldn't have been him using it.
If 5'7" is too tall for the sofa, it must have been a
Doesn't
kid.
look like a great place to take a nap.
Or a really short person.
On the desk, there are some drawings of spirals. They don't seem to have been done by an adult.
Yep, there's a kid. Okay.
No, I don't see what I should do with it.
Well, what do you do with the desk? You reorganize.
On the desk,
How about... Oh, okay, I can't open that.
there's something on the ground. It's a wax cylinder for a dictaphone. It looks like there's a recording on it.
A
If I could get the pieces in the right
dictaphone?
order, I could listen to it.
Really? Alright. Well, I guess we're gonna be... Oh, we have to... Oh dear, okay. Bear with me. I've got some rotating to do, I suppose.
I better use this piece to help me position the others.
Let's just move those out of the way here. What the... Again, it'd be really useful if I could... What? There. That doesn't look right. It'd be really useful if I could rotate in both directions. Ah. There's a big smudge. That's probably very useful. Okay, we're just gonna stick that. Much better. That's much better. There we go. And then got these sharp teeth. They go right there. Almost. Come on. That looks right to me. I would just press them together and... Okay, this one's probably like one tooth off or something. Let's see. Oh, come on. Just... No. Thrill as we rotate
Perfect.
cylinders.
Looks like all the pieces fit
There we
together.
go.
Now I just need to find a way to make them stick together.
Oh, you didn't bring any bubble gum?
Now the pieces...
Alright, I don't have anything just yet. That's the punch card. Yep, nothing sticky. Okay. Thank you, thank you. I'm an expert cylinder rotator.
There's a dictaphone on the table. It looks like it was used recently.
The dictaphone. Circa. No, just...
The dictaphone. This device can record a few minutes of voice recordings on wax cylinders.
I bet they just called it a dictaphone because they liked the sound of it. Dictaphone.
Only other books and photographs of archaeological digs.
So where-
Vases, tablets, and some other objects that some researcher would call fascinating. I'll just call them knickknacks. A picture of the Tower of Babel. According to the Bible, mankind started building it to reach God, and God punished them by making everyone speak a different language.
Dictator
so that they
phone?
couldn't finish
Really?
it.
Well,
Looks like I still remember something of those catechism lessons my mother made me go to when I was a kid.
that would at least tell people, hey, do this thing. Okay. Is that the... So where does the museum keep their glue?
It's an archaeology degree given to Professor August Zindler.
Alright. Door. Books. What do we got over here? What's this thing?
A map of ancient Mesopotamia.
I'll just
It's
take...
fine where it is.
Well, I don't see any glue here. What do we got? What's this over here? Is this just an exit or storeroom? Please be a storeroom.
The stairway to go upstairs, but I can't use it. There's scaffolding in the way.
Well then... Oh, okay, so something's going to change. I guess I could try opening some boxes. I probably will not find anything, but you never can tell.
It doesn't make any sense.
What? It's a box. You open the box. It's not that hard to understand.
I can't think of anything.
Shameful. Alright, well,
This water doesn't look like it's drinkable.
oh. Well, it's been a week, so give me a hint if you got one. Let's see. Cigarettes, lockpicking, money, detective license, key. That's
This
bad.
film roll contains the
Film
spicy...
roll. Flashlight, gun, flask, flute, and blood-stained handkerchief. So yeah, nothing. Don't have anything useful right now. Is there any point in... Maybe there's a storeroom on the map. Let's find out. Nope. That's convenient. Huh. So what am I missing? No, Wayne, I have not read that walkthrough. I am still in the dark. Alright, so we got a dictaphone. Yes, going through that travel by map would be a little annoying here.
Addictive. I don't see why.
Yeah, it's not going to work without the thing, so...
No, I don't see what I should do with it.
I should take these old books, dip them in the fountain, and then use the glue off of the spines to put together the dictaphone cylinder. That'll never work. Oh well. I feel as if I was I'm just letting you know I still haven't read the walkthrough. Haha.
Even the they're empty. There's nothing to take.
Okay.
I think I can do without it. It doesn't make any sense.
Err. Frustration. And it doesn't look like there's anything glue-like over here. So we're gonna have to go exploring. Alright, where could we be? Dinosaur!
A dinosaur's shin bone is just what I was missing for my collection of useless objects.
What else we got here?
The display cases were all emptied. There's nothing inside them.
Alright, got direction that way, direction that way, direction this way, and direction that way. What is over here? Okay, this is exit. Good.
There's my reward. The door is open. Whoever it is.
Yes. I know the
I
door's
think
open.
anyone will.
Alright, so over here brings us back upstairs. Nothing really up here. Especially not after we
The showcase
took
is
the
empty.
map.
All the exhibit probably out of.
Let's see here. Don't need to go around in the museum anymore. So what is this direction? It's probably just chewing gum. That would be the first adventure
This is the
game
way to
item.
the main entrance, but I don't need to go there.
Apparently we don't need to go there. Wasn't there some, like, construction gubbins out front? That might be our only guess. Let's find out. Oops. Okay, so we need to go out this side. Let's see here.
Nothing interesting here.
You heard it here first,
I don't
folks.
need it right now, but when I want to get
There's nothing interesting.
some scaffolding parts. No.
Oh. Okay. So we're out the front again.
This museum has been closed for at least 3 years. The economic crisis. I don't see anything interesting. Years back, these tanks had water.
They probably have water in them now because it's raining, you know. Alright, well. Gonna have to go somewhere else.
Ah, you again. Where we go this time?
Oh, is there another clue here before I leave? Can't really do anything at the port unless I can find something sticky. Because I don't have the beer. Or grog, or whatever. Grog. Melt? I guess it is a wax cylinder, isn't it?
Nowhere.
In my face.
Nowhere, my favorite place. If it's just that, then we do have matches. Anything else? No. Burn the money! No.
think anyone will be...
Let's try this again. Let's see if it's really that simple. Walk faster, Del Nero.
Yes, if I melt the wax on the edges, the various pieces should stick together without any problem.
Thank you. Sorry.
It looks like all the pieces are attached well.
I'm not used to such antiquated technology. Okay, I'm gonna use the dictaphone here, and what does the dead man have to say?
It should be okay this way. Now I only have to turn it on.
He accidentally put it on backwards, and he hears the voice of Satan. Okay.
And now let's see what's on the cylinder. The cylinder is running, and the voice of a woman with a French accent comes from the dictaphone's small speaker. She introduces herself as Michelle Nicholas from the Congregation of Five. The message was recorded for the professor and explains the details of a plan to get him and the girl out of the museum. According to the plan, a man sent from the congregation will come to pick up the professor and bring him and the girl to a safe house. The recording ends with the woman thanking the professor for having taken the girl away from a city with an incomprehensible name.
Just
a
'cause
French
it's
woman,
French.
a congregation with a pretentious name, and a professor that kidnaps girls. A lot of information for my already confused head.
Unless it's the girl we have already.
So it was the professor who brought the girl here. This explains many things. Sean was probably one of the men who was supposed to get the professor and the girl, according to Michelle Nicholas's plan. But something must have gone wrong, and Zindler is the one who paid the price for it. I remember an organization called the Congregation of Five being mentioned in the incision. I'd better do some research on Michelle Nicholas. Maybe the police archives could be helpful this time as well.
Okay. Sorry, that was a little bit of unnecessary back and forth. Adventure games are so much easier when you do them like every day, so then you can more easily remember what you've done and where you've been and all that fun stuff. It doesn't help with the fact that, you know, you might get stuck with some outdated piece of technology. But, you know, it happens. By the way, can you guys see the, when my friends pop up on Steam? I know there's an option to turn that off. I haven't bothered. Yeah, that was a little bit of an oddity
We
there.
have to go somewhere.
MacGyver was before my time. Alright.
The police department, Hoboken.
Whatever you want.
Alright, I want a quarter pounder with cheese. Chocolate milkshake. Don't mind me, officer.
As they say, open sesame.
Alright. I'm pretty sure only, like, 2 people know I actually do this, so... Alright. Do some spelling here. Michelle. E-L-L-E. Fluff up. Nicholas. Nicolas. Cholas. There you go.
It looks like there's a file on Michelle Nicholas, too.
All right.
607-0121.
607. All right. That's just right here. So,
File 607-0121. Michelle Nicholas.
what do we have to learn about this
Here's
mysterious
Michelle
lady?
Nicholas's file.
Suspected criminal affiliations.
Nicholas's profile. As I had guessed from the name, she has French origins. Odd. Under crimes, there's nothing but a vague possible involvement in a criminal organization. That's a pretty weak reason to open a file on someone. It's not a good idea. These are reports filled out by different officers. It looks like they were tailing Michelle Nicholas. It doesn't happen often in New York, but when it does, the police make sure that at least a couple officers are following the suspect. And it looks like Malone was the one to request the stakeout, at least judging by the signature on these pages. This seems to be the report on the last sighting of Michelle Nicholas. She arrived in New York on October 28, 1933, and she disappeared on November the 5th, the same day of the staged death of Professor Zindler. According to the report, in that week, she was renting a room, and surprise, she chose Slavonsky's apartments to hide in.
How
If you have
convenient.
little money and a not exactly immaculate criminal record, it's the best place to go. Who knows? Maybe that stingy Russian Slavonsky might be able to give me some useful information about our runaway Frenchwoman.
Slavonsky, you old dog. Tell me about this person. She is an old flame of mine, yes? We go way back, yes, certainly.
Where you want to go this time?
Essex Street, Lower East Side.
Okay.
I wonder if Slavonsky has grog. Hey, Slavonsky. Baba da Booby? No, that's Italian. Sorry.
What can I do for you, Del Nero?
Anything, yes.
Have you ever heard of Michelle Nicholas?
Michelle Nicholas. That name doesn't mean anything to me.
A French
Correct.
woman. She stayed in your apartments last November.
There is a lot of turnover here, Del Nero. I can't remember everyone who passes through.
Oh,
I've lived
really?
here for more than 2 years, Slavonsky. There's no way a French woman would have passed through this hovel of losers without attracting some attention.
I'm not interested
Burn.
in that. I'm just interested in rent money. Why are you looking for Michelle Nicholas?
I'm looking for a wife. I opened the phone book and found her name.
Your sarcasm will get you into trouble sooner or later, Del Nero.
Already.
Now tell me something I don't know. Michelle Nicholas. I know she stayed here, so stop lying to me.
I need a
Okay,
new chair.
she stayed here for about 1 month. I only saw her when she moved in and out. She paid her rent in advance, and I never had to see or talk to her. She had apartment on top floor, number 607. Happy now?
Convenient.
Do you know what she did for a living, or why she rented the apartment from you?
No.
I'm not kind of guy who butts around in private lives of people. That's your job, detective.
Alright.
I'd like to see apartment 607.
Sorry, Del Nero, but apartment 607 isn't available right now.
No?
Why?
He's being renovated.
You decided to renovate an apartment? I have a hard time believing that.
I don't care if you believe or not. You're not going to see apartment.
This looks like a job
Slavonsky
for
won't let me in that room.
lockpicks.
I know that. I'll have to find another way to get in there.
I'm going to guess
Bye, Slavonsky.
lockpicks.
Goodbye, Del Nero.
Do. Let's see, is this...
apartment 612.
Oh yeah, cleaning. That's a good bet.
No one's answering.
Cool. Nobody's inside.
There's no sound coming from inside. There's no one there.
Alright. I have remembered that we have
Getting in there is
lockpicks.
the only way I can find out something.
So let's do this. Okay. This is probably a 4 or a 5. If I can find the first click here. Come on, give me a click. I'm not getting any clicks. Oh, there's a click. Okay, first click's over there. Oh, okay, there's a second click.
Dannazione. The lock just reset. I have to start over.
That was close. I'm still not, like, I still don't quite understand how this is supposed to work. I just sort of fiddle with it. And it works sometimes. Alright. So what do we got in here?
Dannazione. Something tells me that there aren't just pillows underneath this sheet, and this makes the third dead body of the evening.
I suppose we should check under the sheet first. Alright.
Whoever is under this sheet must have seen better times.
You're not going to,
I don't like to disturb the dead, but I have
There
to
you go.
find out who's under this sheet.
I wouldn't do it if I were you.
Oh, come on.
Slovansky, what are you planning to do with that old iron?
Whatever I want to if you don't do as I say.
So you're mixed up in all this too?
I don't know anything about this, Del Nero. I just have orders to follow.
You have orders to follow.
Black Lily?
You're in no position to ask questions, Del Nero. You're more in position to answer them.
I'm not in the habit of answering men who point a gun at me.
You'll make exception this time. Tell me, Del Nero, who are you working for?
You know perfectly well that I don't work for anyone.
I know you are a private detective, but that might just be cover.
If I had another job, I'd get a better place than this one, where the owners don't point guns at their renters.
You might be doing this just for your ideals, Del Nero.
I'm not a guy who goes in for ideals. They get you killed too easily.
So why are you looking for Michelle?
Michelle. You called her by her name. I guess you know her well.
I'm the one asking questions, Del Nero. Why are you looking for Michelle?
I found her name on a recording from an archaeologist or someone like that.
Are you talking about Professor Zindler?
Looks like you know a lot, Slovansky.
Oh,
Where's
yeah.
Professor now?
He's
At the
dead.
Central Park Museum, with a hole in his forehead.
I see. Looks like a lot of people are looking for you lately, Del Nero. The only reason to look for someone is because he has something other people don't have.
That's
If
a
you're talking
problem.
about my sense of humor, you might be right.
Knock it off, Del Nero. I get orders from group called Congregation of Five.
The Congregation of Five, the same one Michelle Nicholas belonged to.
Exactly, Del Nero. And we are having big problems with Black Lily Mafia. We both want same thing, girl.
Girl.
And Congregation thinks you have her.
Well, they're wrong.
I don't think so. Visit you received tonight confirms that we aren't only ones who think you have girl.
Two
Got it.
wrongs don't make a right.
Come on, Del Nero, don't be fooled. Do you have girl?
I'm not saying anything until I meet with Michelle Nicholas face to face.
All right.
It'd be pretty hard for you to talk to her.
Let's cut out this nonsense and tell me where she is.
Under the
She's
sheet.
right there near you,
Yeah.
under that sheet.
So that's Michelle Nicholas's body under there?
That's right. Black Lily got to her before she found girl.
Dannazione. Michelle Nicholas was, maybe, the last chance I had to find out about the girl and about what happened tonight.
If you want answers, you'll have to wait until tomorrow morning, De Niro.
What's happening tomorrow morning?
Tomorrow at about 6 a.m., congregation will send a guide to take Michelle's place.
Tomorrow morning? I'd say timing isn't your strong point.
Interesting.
Our organization doesn't have same means as Black Lily.
And who's going to take care of the girl until this guy gets here?
Same person who's been taking care of her so far.
You.
So I'm supposed to protect the girl until this guy gets here? That's what you're asking me?
That's right.
Why should I trust this guy?
You don't have choice. Moreover, I wouldn't have any problem to take girl with my own hands if I had to. But I'm not a man of action. I'm just building owner on Lower East Side. You are definitely the best person to take care of girl for now.
Who is this guy that's supposed to come tomorrow?
He's...
Don't know yet. Don't worry, you'll meet him as soon as he gets here.
What happens once I turn over the girl?
Like I said, I just rent apartments down here. These are questions for guy who'll get here tomorrow morning. And
Fair.
now, if you'll excuse me, I have to get back to work.
That's it? You come in here pointing a gun at me, and now you're leaving?
I just wanted to be sure what your intentions are with girl.
Gurl.
And talking about it was enough?
That's not all, De Niro. In my line of work, I learned to understand who you can trust. And it's funny to say it, but you seem reliable. And now, I'll say goodbye, De Niro. Good luck.
Now that I have shed some light on the identity of the girl, I'd better get back to finding Sean's killer. I must find out who shot him.
And these other people who, you know, who keep shooting these other people. So what else we got here? I guess we don't need
Better
to look
not
under here.
disturb the...
What do we got over
Inside
here?
the closet, there's just a crutch and a few rags. Nothing else.
A crutch?
There isn't anything...
I think the crutch is pretty interesting, but that's just me. Yeah, now we can investigate. More investigating. Ho. Let's see here. Bathroom?
And there's nothing in the bathroom either. Just some soap and a few towels. The bare necessities.
Nothing like denture paste. Oh wait, we don't need
There
sticky
isn't
things
anything on
anymore.
the desk, except for a few
My
blank
mistake.
pieces of paper.
Maybe we can scribble on the blank pieces of paper and find a hidden message.
I don't see anything interesting.
Okay.
An old trunk. There's just a few blankets inside.
Maybe we can take the blankets and turn them into a parachute and jump out the window.
Seeing how this evening's turning out, better not. I wouldn't want to find a fourth dead body under those blankets. Even if my French is awful, I think this says the way to the light.
Illuminati!
That's a crazy idea. There's a pantry here. There's enough food for a month.
A literal month. Gotcha.
I'm not the kind of guy who'd steal food.
She's not going to use it. I'm kidding. Alright, well, So, you think we just go downstairs and take a nap? I don't see anything else. Investigate bed. What the? No, I want you
A
to...
fold away. A fold away.
Okay, no sleeping. Let's see, was there anything in here?
Mop and pail. Perfect for a housewife.
Yeah, not really. Okay.
My homemade I developed the last...
You know, we have photographs and we still haven't developed anything. Alright. Probably gonna say you don't need to go in here.
My 20 square feet of bathroom with my $16 a piece ceramic sanitary ware.
Let's see here. Well, I guess we better check in with the gurl. Do.
Hi, Greta.
Hi, Jack.
How's the joint going?
Not good.
Let's change the subject. How's the girl?
She's sleeping
Girl.
upstairs in my bed. Did you find out who she is?
Nothing yet.
Kind of.
About Smiley.
I hate that guy.
Do you know anything about his new job?
Well, he talked to me about it, but he was vague with me as well.
Whatever he's mixed up in, I'm sure that there is something fishy going on.
You know him. He's never had a job in his life that could be considered legal.
I don't have anything else to ask you.
No, Nicholas was Michelle's last name.
Okay, I'm going now.
Bye, Jack.
It's one of those new neon signs. I hope this is only a passing phase. I wouldn't want them to cover the whole city with this stuff someday.
Well, there's no grog here.
A huge... If there is... Let's see if Greta...
Maybe I missed it last time.
I don't see any...
Nope. Alright.
A simple coat rack.
Dance with me, coat rack. Man, I know we finished that part, but I'm still stuck on the idea. Oh, I need something sticky. I don't need anything sticky. Whoa. Yeah. Yeah, there's plenty of grog in Monkey Island, and that stuff
Where you
is
want to go this time?
nasty. I'm at a sort of a loss.
No.
In my...
I'm gonna check with Slavansky real quick again here. Hey, Slavansky.
What can I do for you, Del Nero?
Aha.
Tell me about the Congregation of Five.
What do you want to know?
Why are you looking for the girl?
I don't know, Del Nero. If you want answers, you have to wait for a guy the congregation sent to deal with girl.
When will he get here?
In the
Tomorrow
morning.
morning, around 9 a.m.
And until then, I'll have to babysit the girl, right?
Right, Del Nero.
How did you get in?
I was never part of organization. My old man was member.
Oh.
We moved to America
Alright.
for his job. He deciphered codes for them.
So, what's your role?
When my old man was too old to work, he decided to buy this building. Congregation helped him.
Huh.
The only provision is that if they need it, it has to be safe house for their members.
And this safe house is apartment 607.
Exactly, Del Nero. That's why that room is always closed.
You know, that's a pretty good deal, to be fair.
What's the relationship between the congregation and Sean McClane?
McLean must be your friend they found dead tonight. right?
Yes, even if friend isn't the right word.
He was a compatriot.
I only know members who stayed in my building. I never heard of your friend.
I don't have it. Why isn't...
Problems with Boiler.
Did you call...
Nah, Boiler is solid.
Until it... Goodbye.
Goodbye.
So we've learned a little bit of something, even if it's just backstory, but nothing too useful. Hit it and go out the door. Thank you. Well, I guess I could go back to the police station. They don't really have grog, do they?
Let me guess.
The police department.
We see.
What is this side door again?
The words "no access" are written over the door.
Ah, so you mean I can't use it?
I think this is the worst.
Alright, fine. Well, I guess I could do some more research. Always time for research, yes? Always time for research.
As they say.
Open sesame? No. Open sesame. Let's walk all the way down to the newspaper. Nope, let's not do that. Okay. And maybe Slavansky is on here. No. Drat. Alright. We do have a couple more slots, though, for suspicious persons, you know? While I'm here, Jack Del Nero.
No file with this.
Aw,
No file.
he is not a wanted man. Well, that's newspapers. Ba-dee-ba-doo-ba-da-ba-doo-ba-doo-bow. Doo-ba-da-bow. Doo-ba-da-bow.
I don't see.
Skibbly-doo-da-ba-da-bow. I too make random
The service
noises when I am thinking. Don't let it get to you. I just bebop around sometimes.
Hi, Alvin. How can I help you?
No. No.
What do you want?
No.
I don't have. Better.
Nothing new here. Talking to Malone, we can just do that. Sergeant Diaz is gone.
Goodbye. Goodbye.
Talk to this guy. Maybe he has some beans to spill. Beans.
Del Nero.
Nope. Nothing.
I have.
Why should they be
Pretty
on it?
sure
If I do
I've.
your
Provoke.
Yep.
Goodbye.
See.
Nothing. Alright, well, now what? Sort of missing a, well, sorta. I'm missing, like, an objective at this point, like... Under normal circumstances, this would be where I would think I would personally just
Let me guess.
sit, watch, and wait until morning. But you know,
Essex
that
Street.
might not be an option.
Lower East Side.
Okay.
a building's foyer.
I mean, I guess we could visit the port. It's like the only place I haven't been, right?
I don't know who lived.
But he wasn't very willing to talk unless I had booze. And I still don't have booze except for the flask, so I'll try the flask.
Ah,
Where we go this time?
The Melville Port in Brooklyn.
whatever you want.
Thoughtfully stroke my beard here.
It's closed.
Do-do-do-do.
I don't see how I could use them together.
Drat.
The harbor master. Hi.
You.
Let's see here. Ba-da-ba-dee-doo.
Come on, don't mess around.
Push
Tell me
comes
what
to
you saw
shove.
tonight.
I'm telling you, the rules say that I can't give out any information about the people who leave from here.
Drat.
I don't need.
Good luck.
Come on, man.
I don't see how I
It's
could
good
use.
stuff.
The police sealed the port. A stop sign. The police sealed. I could ignore the seals and go in. Forensics must have.
Huh. This is one of those adventure game problems where it's just you feel like you've completed all of your current objectives, and it's like, and there's one thing you might be able
Where
to
we
do,
go this time?
but you're not sure what else there is to do. And is it just a wait thing or what? Huh. Well, maybe now is a good time to try developing
Essex
photos.
Street, Lower East Side.
Okay.
Always stop and never go, yeah. Pink. Film.
I don't have the time or the intention to start developing photographs now.
See, because I would have thought that you had plenty of time, even if you don't have the intention.
A jar of lard.
Useful.
I don't have any intention to put that greasy thing in my coat.
Oh.
My homemade photography. I developed the last red light. Just a stack of old documents.
Yeah, pretty sure we've looked at everything in here. The gun was over there, or the ammo was over there, and the gun over here. And... yeah. Pink. Just turn that off there. Yeah. Yeah. Well, maybe I should just sort of wrap up here and then figure out what I'm supposed to do instead of just wandering all over the place. Because this is becoming very entertaining. Phone the journalist. Again? Yeah, alright. That's an idea. I suppose we did talk about the Lily, but not the
Hello, New York
5
operator. I'm listening.
whatevers.
Can you dial a number for me?
What's the number?
Oh yeah, Violet.
Violetta Moore, 555-4897.
1 second.
Garbage at the port?
Hello?
It's Jack.
What is it, old pal?
It's about black...
Shoot.
Nope. Even though I would totally ask about this new organization. It's
Thanks
not
for-
something
No
we
problem.
do. And you're saying there's actually something in the garbage after, you know, literal hours of looking at boxes and him saying there's nothing of interest there? This is just too much.
The Melville Port in Brooklyn.
Whatever you want.
A ton of useless stuff.
See? Got some useless stuff.
Nothing that's worth...
I know I've looked at this at least once before.
Crates, barrels...
Literal garbage can.
Empty bottles of grog. It must be what's left of the harbor master's stash. A bottle is broken. I'll take the part with the label. Grog de Ricardo Blanco. This stuff is over 120 proof. Every sip cuts your liver's life by a week.
Okay.
No, it doesn't make it...
Maybe either it'll help me get another bottle, or we can use the photo lab to remove the label
Where do you
and
want
put it
to
on
use
another
that?
bottle that isn't actually grog, which is, I suppose, better than
Essex Street,
drinking
Lower East Side.
medical alcohol.
We see.
But let's check the labels first here.
I don't see how I could... It's Greta.
Yep, last I checked, it's still Greta. Okay.
No clue.
Alright, let's see if she'll give me a thing, or if I have everything I need already.
Hi, Greta.
Hi, Jack.
Do you...
Grog.
It's not for...
Anyway, but if you...
I'll take a...
Darn. Steam?
Okay,
No.
I'm going now.
Bye, Jack.
That's a boring solution. Steam, I ask you.
Yes, using the steam that's coming out, I should be able to get the label off of the piece of bottle I picked up. Let's see. Excellent. Now I have a Grog de Ricardo Blanco label ready for use.
Can I use items?
I don't see how I could use them
Oops.
together.
Check, check.
No clue.
Alright. So I'm not using the flask. I just hit 5. No, wrong way. Will it let me take one just
Let's see if
'cause? No.
I don't see any. If I glue this label on any of these bottles, I could have a bottle of what, at first glance, could look like a bottle of grog. I doubt that the harbor master guy will figure out the swindle, or at least he won't until I get the information I need.
I hope he chose the cheap stuff.
It looks perfect.
This grid is
It
nice.
looks the same as the bottles of grog I found at the port.
Alright. We'll get some information and then call it there, I think. That little corner always gets me turned around. It feels like I should... It feels like the exit should be in the other direction.
The Melville Port in Brooklyn.
Okay.
Let's do some pondering here. Run! Run, Del Nero! We must get the man his booze! Alright.
Maybe this will help loosen up your tongue.
Where'd you get that bottle?
With a little brain, you can get anything in this city. Tell me what you saw tonight, and it's yours.
I can't.
Let's stop beating around the bush.
Maybe he wasn't
I have
here?
something that you want, and you have something that I want. Let's not get any pointless morals mixed up in the matter.
Okay, you convinced me.
That was easy.
Tell me who boarded tonight.
Around closing time, the guy who was found bumped off in the dock came here. He had a little girl with him. He asked if he could board the Saint Marie de la Mer.
The boat that's still in there.
Marie de la Mer. It's the same name that was in my dream.
Is the
that
boat still
hitman,
there?
and now the name of the ship. How's all this possible? Did you see anyone else other than the guy with the girl?
Now that I think about it, yes. I had just closed the harbor master's office when I saw a man near the lamppost. I had never seen him around here before. He wasn't a sailor. He was too elegant to be an old salt.
Maybe he was a young
Describe.
salt.
I only saw him in passing.
I think he was a
Better to
Turk.
avoid looking at anyone for too long around here.
Did you notice anything particular?
He was dressed well, but that's it.
Where did you say he was?
Under that lamppost over there, the one next to the sacks.
Okay. I don't need anything else.
Good luck, son.
So what could possibly have been left over here?
This is where the harbor master saw the guy come after Sean.
Investigate.
Maybe I'll find something interesting.
Flour, crawdads, cigarette butts. Ah, yes, the classic
There are some cigarette butts here.
mystery
It looks
solving
like the
thing.
guy tailing Sean had to wait for a long while. Let's take a look.
The brand is...
The smell of this butt isn't of regular old tobacco. It's hash, which isn't exactly easy to find. It might be a lead to follow, but I can't think of any connection between this cigarette butt and what happened tonight. Maybe I need to think about it.
Okay. I think I saw something else.
Well, it may just be a cigarette butt without any importance. No need to take it with me.
What else we got here? Really? Hold on.
Greta's handkerchief. I'd better wash it before I return it.
No. Oh. No hotspot labels. I thought for sure this was something over here, but it's not letting me click on it. And that's not something, and this isn't something, and that's not something.
There are some... Let's take a look. The smell of this butt. It might be a lead to follow. The cigarette wasn't made only of tobacco. There was hashish in it. I recognize the smell. This might be a lead, but I can't figure out the connection between this cigarette butt and what happened tonight. Maybe I should think about it.
Yeah, that's kind of what it's alluding to. Use something on it, but I can't open my inventory.
Let's try to think about it.
There we go. Okay. It's just thinking. Got it. So we got this smoking guy. Oh wait, that's John. And come here. I'm not missing a clue hidden way off to the side, right?
It doesn't make any... It doesn't make it...
Let's see here. They can't seem to figure out whether it's 9 a.m. or 6 a.m. Here it is. Smell of hashish and...
John said that the guy
There
he
you
saw
go.
near his cab was smoking a cigarette that
There we
smelled
go.
funny.
Yeah.
And now I find this hashish smoke.
I got it.
There's no doubt that the guy that was following Sean and the one that Sean saw by his cab was the same guy. The cigarette wasn't made... Maybe I should...
So now...
The cigarette butt won't be much help figuring out the identity of this mystery man, but I might find other clues.
Oh, now I see the other things.
There are pieces of paper lying around. It looks like they formed a matchbox once. Who knows why it was ripped up like this?
Puzzle?
If I piece it back...
Puzzle. Okay, we can do some puzzling. Yeah. Oh, wait. Rotate. Rotate. Okay. Gotta remember, we have the power of rotation on our side here. Ah, and this is the stuck piece that I can make everything else work off of. Got it. So let's just stick that right there. There we go. We'll get this in no time. No, it's probably going to be like over here or something. There you go. All right. And there we go. Flip, flip. Flip, flip. Are we missing pieces? Flip, flip. Rare books.
Okay, now the pieces are coming together. Fortunately, I don't have all of them here. I can't read exactly what's written on the box. It certainly refers to some kind of business. Maybe the telephone book that I have in my office will be of some help.
Okay. Well, we are now 10 minutes past the hour. I'm going to stop there so that we have less of my fumbling to worry about. So I will just go and do a little save here. Click, click. And alright. So forgive my fumbling today, but we have managed a few pieces of mystery figured out here. And we're saved. I can just I can leave. All right. thank you much for... Where's my... Stupid... Yeah, there we go. Thank you much for watching. Tune in next week for something. Maybe more of this. We'll talk about it. We have this game going. We have we still have Cornerstone going. Might do something else. We'll see what's on sale and what people are interested in. But for today, I will say good day and see you next week. Cheers.